Hey everybody, welcome back to Voyager Smith. Today we're going to do a review of the Holiday Inn Silom in Bangkok. Stick with us and we'll show you the amenities, the room, what to do nearby, and we'll give you our Voyager Smith score at the end. So stick around. Welcome to Voyager Smith. In 2024, my wife and I sold our house and all of our belongings and left for Thailand from the United States with our 2 Labrador retrievers. Join us as we review all of our travel and talk about our experiences living abroad. And if you find this information useful, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe. It really helps us out. Now enjoy the video. The Holiday Inn Bangkok in Silom is very centrally located. Some of the attractions nearby are the King Power Mahanakhon Tower, one of Thailand's tallest buildings with an observation deck and skywalk. There's also the Patpong Night Market. It's a lively night market in the famous Patpong Entertainment District. There's an elephant sanctuary, which is a unique interactive experience where you can learn about and engage with elephants in a city-based sanctuary setting. The Mahanakhon Sculpture Park, which is outdoor art installations and public spaces around the base of the Mahanakhon building. And Little India, which is a small cultural attraction showcasing Indian crafts, foods, and decorative shops inside the Jewelry Trade Center. There's also BTS Station, conveniently located 5 to 6 minutes walk away from the hotel. The Holiday Inn Bangkok Silom has a long history that reflects the development of Bangkok Silom district as a major business and tourism hub. In the early 1970s, the building was originally opened as the Rama Tower Hotel. It was designated in the modernist architectural style by Thai architect Dan Wong Prasad. The hotel's distinctive facade features repetitive sail-shaped window structures which became a recognizable landmark along Silom Road. At the time, Silom was rapidly developing into Bangkok's financial and commercial district, and it attracted international and business travelers. The property became an intercontinental property in the 90s, and it first opened as a Crown Plaza as part of the International Hotel Group portfolio. In 2003, the Intercontinental Group performed a $10 million renovation and to reposition the hotel and renamed it as the Holiday Inn Silom Bangkok. The change reflected the strategic shift towards a broader leisure and business traveler market rather than primarily conferences and meetings. Today, the hotel has about 684 rooms, making it one of the largest hotels in the Silom area. It's about a 5 to 7 minute walk from the Surasak BTS Station, giving it easy access to the city. There are 2 towers. One is called the Plaza Tower, so that shows you its roots to the Crown Plaza Hotel. It features 2 towers, conference facilities, restaurants, a pool, and a tennis court. So the Intercontinental Group has a history of upgrading and downgrading their hotels and rebadging with other things. So within the Intercontinental Hotel Group, the 5-star hotels are, for example, the Intercontinental and the Kimpton hotels are 5-star hotels. Crown Plazas are 4-star, but they're kind of catered towards the more the business traveler conferences and meetings and stuff like that. And you can definitely see that in this hotel, that it used to be a Crown Plaza that they basically turned into a Holiday Inn. Holiday Inns are 3-star hotels that are constantly trying to be a 4-star hotel, but maybe not quite making it. And then Holiday Inn Expresses are the 2-star hotels. Really, the difference is the amenities that you get. For example, in a Crown Plaza, you'll get a coffee maker, whereas in a Holiday Inn, you'll get a kettle with instant coffee. So they have a history of doing this. We stayed at the Crown Plaza at Sydney Airport, and it used to be a Holiday Inn, and it very much looked like it used to be a Holiday Inn that they tried to upgrade into a Crown Plaza, so they tried to plus it up a star. This was a Crown Plaza that they downgraded to a Holiday Inn. I'm not going to say downgraded, but it just, they changed the market for it. So it goes from being a 4-star to a 3-star, but this hotel actually was one of the nicest Holiday Inns we've ever stayed at, and that's saying a lot in Southeast Asia because they're much nicer over here. The gym is small but functional. 684 rooms, that's a lot of people. It's not a very big gym, but it's got all the equipment you need. Obviously, if you can read the wall clock, I was in there at 4:45 in the morning. I try to shoot a lot of this video early in the morning so people aren't in the video that don't want to be. If you go in here during the middle of the day, the gym's probably full. So there was a tennis court and a health club. The tennis court, my wife looked at it, and up until 9 p.m., the fee was something like 650 baht. But after that, it goes up to like 900 baht for an hour to play. And I'm assuming they outfit you with everything you need as far as rackets and balls and all that kind of stuff. It makes sense because when the sun goes down, it gets much more pleasant, and so they charge more. They're capitalists. Here's the towel distribution center for the pool. Once again, the pool it's nice, but it's not that big. If this hotel was at capacity, I don't know. But I think, a lot of business travelers don't come to lay by the pool. That's more the holiday people. And here's the hotel pool bar we're looking at right here. Next, we're going to move on and give you a tour of the room. We were staying in 1830, which is a king deluxe room. You can see Holiday Inns typically carry soak amenities. Some of the notes I made about this hotel is the room was huge. I think it was 360 square meters with a huge walk-in closet you're about to see. The TV was very old. It wasn't a smart TV. It was a flat screen, but you're not going to be able to hook a Google TV up to it. It had no smart apps or anything like that. So there's a really kind of strange couch in the room you'll see. It's a big square thing. In line with Holiday Inns, there was no coffee maker, just a kettle with instant coffee. They do provide 4 bottles of water, which is nice initially. The curtain shears that were on the window did not open. They had a rod across the bottom, which was interesting. I was able to show some footage. You'll see it coming up of what the view looked outside. It had a really nice desk for working at. It was nice. The toilet seat was not soft close. I made that mistake and I dropped the lid and it slammed. So after that, I was very careful. You can see here the outlets. Basically, you have one tie plug and then one kind of universal plug that you can plug US type electronics into. There was no shortage of outlets in the room. I do have to commend that. This room also had literally the strongest shower I've ever felt in a hotel. I mean, the beat down I felt like I had just gotten out of a Thai massage when I got out of that shower. The water pressure was unbelievable. But yeah, overall the room was nice. Both sides had plenty of outlets. Once again, this is another hotel where you have to guess what the switch does because it's not really that clearly labeled, but it is what it is. The pool is on the 6th floor, by the way. So here's a look at the restaurant in the lobby that is used for the breakfast buffet. It was a good breakfast buffet. I'll let you just enjoy the video. Okay, so the Voyager Smith score. The room, I'm going to give it an 8. It was an older TV, had that weird couch, and you couldn't open the shades. The bed was a 10. It was super comfortable. Totally a 10. Service was a 9. They were good, but they weren't like over the top or anything. Elevators were a 10. They were air conditioned and on separate circuits, so they wouldn't get delayed too long. We didn't have the breakfast buffet, but I showed you the video. It looked good. We had an early morning flight, so we just decided to eat in the lounge when we got to the airport. The Wi-Fi was a 10. It's super strong. Value was a 10. overall, I'm going to give this Holiday Inn the 10. It's one of the nicer Holiday Inns that we've stayed at. If they could upgrade the TVs, their score would go up. Overall, I mean, it was a great hotel. It's definitely for people who are looking to see the sights, but they don't necessarily want to be in the party district of Sukhumvit. So anyways, I hope you got some use out of this, and we'll see you next time. Thanks. Don't forget to like and subscribe.